Hi, everybody. Are you ready to do your strength training? You know how important your strength is because it tends to lessen with age. So we have to work at it. Maybe not quite as hard, but consistently. Keep that in mind. We want to stay in control. There is life after retirement, believe it or not. Years ago, people thought that we were going to be sitting in rocking chairs and doing nothing. And maybe that's why people didn't look forward to aging so much. They thought there was really wasn't much they could do about it, but there really is. But it does take a little bit of effort, but it's worth every second of it. So we want to take control of our own health. We can do that along with our doctors and good information and so forth. If you really want to stay in shape, you should start strength training, especially, in addition to stretching and cardiovascular exercise also. But today we're going to use our weights. We're going to get stronger. We're going to start with our upper body. Now, if you need someone to kind of push you into exercising a little bit, if you think it would help to exercise with someone else, go to the senior center, join a class. There's lots of good classes at your senior center. So keep that in mind. See the difference of how you feel after a couple of weeks. You're going to be able to do more easily. So just keep that in mind. Now we're going to put the weights down for a minute. We're going to stand up. We're going to do some warming up. We want to warm those muscles up first. So what I'm going to do is come forward and get up without holding on. So there we go. We're up. That is a great way, by the way, to strengthen your legs. So all we're going to do is just march in place, nice and comfy. I'm pretty sure you can do that. If you want to go fast, that's okay. If you want to use your arms, that's okay. But just keep moving and keep moving just to warm up. Get your heart rate up a little bit also. So let's just do some side movements, nice and easy. Arms are out and then they just touch the legs a little bit here. Easy stuff. It's called dynamic stretching. We're moving while we stretch. Now you're going to just cross over and reach up. You're not going anywhere. You're just lifting your heel up. 5. Easy to do, but effective. Reaching over, at least do 8 of them. If you want to do 16 like I'm doing, that's okay. We'll do just a couple more. So that's another good exercise. How about a nice wide? There we go. And we're going to do our little lunges side to side. This would be more for your lower body, wouldn't it? Just back and forth. Just bring your arms to one side and then the other side. Gives you a little bit more intensity. Not a lot, but a little bit. Easy to do. Now you're going to reach straight across. So we're stretching, but we're moving. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Let's do 8 down. 1 and 2. Stretching the shoulder a little bit, the arm, your fingers, your hands. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Now there's something else that we can do, and it's very easy, but it's very effective. And you can do it for just a minute when you first start. A minute doesn't sound like a lot, but if you're not used to it, you'll notice it. Just running in place, just lifting those feet up. This is such a good exercise. This is aerobic or cardiovascular for your heart and your lungs. So even a minute is effective on the body. You can go a little faster if you want to run. If you can't have too much of weight on your abdomen, you can just lift your heel and do it up and down, holding on or not, just lifting the heels up. So this is another way to warm up simply and easily, but you're still moving, so that's good. Another one is just to kick, and just kick. Little small kicks. You don't have to kick way up here. Just keep it down, keep it low. Another easy way to warm up your body. We're going to do strength training pretty soon. So what we're doing, as I said, is mostly cardiovascular, heart and lungs. Now we're just going to do some nice easy knee bends. This one is easy. Push down, push down. We'll say 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Let's do 8 more. 9 and 10. I can feel it. 11, 12. This will strengthen those quadriceps right here. And that's what you need for what? Falls prevention, right? Yes. All right, you can hold on to the chair if you have to. You don't have to do it. But I'm just going to have you kick back and forth. What we're doing is stretching that hamstring now. This I find is easy to do. Do as many as you want. I don't think you can do too much, especially if you haven't been exercising. Just do what you can do. Great for the hip. It's just a good stretch for the lower body. And then we're going to do the other side. Yes. Are you warming up? Is it too much? Is it too easy? We're all at different fitness levels. But the best part of the whole thing is that we're moving. Sitting is not a good thing for the body. Not too much. And it's easy when we're watching television, isn't it? Why don't we just touch back side to side like we started? Are you getting tired, or is this nothing? Just easy stuff. We'll say 5 and 6, 7 and 8. Keep going. I'm enjoying it, so I just want to keep doing it. For the last exercise, I think we are going to hold on, or not, and just kick to the back. Kick to the back. And 5, 6, 7. Use your arms this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7. So something as simple as that is great for us. So grab some water, or make sure you have water with you. You don't have to wait till exercise is over to have a little sip, okay? Try to sit down without holding on if you can. Just make sure that you're close to your chair. This is my water. You've seen this before, sure. We are going to start with the lower body. Cheers. Now we're going to do some things seated that we did standing up, but it will look a little bit different. All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're just going to lift the knee up and hold it for a couple of seconds. The other knee up. And 3. And 4. You can do what you want with your arms. It doesn't matter. 6. And 7. And 8. So we're just lifting the leg, which is quite heavy. Legs are heavy. So what are we strengthening? The quadriceps right here. Falls prevention. We're trying to prevent falls always, right? Now I'm going to sit back and just put that leg out nice and straight. Let's flex the foot back. Watch your posture. Try not to cave in. Try to keep that back straight. You can keep your back away from the back of the chair, or you can rest, whichever you find easier. If it gets too easy, then come forward. And all you're going to do is bounce that leg. 1. You can feel it here. You can feel it here in your lower back. Good. And 5. You might have to put your back against the chair for this one. All right, so we did about 8 of those. The other side, we're going to flex that foot back and bounce it. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Feel it, feel it. Good. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. All right. Now this time, we're going to lift the leg up, flex that foot again, and push down, but don't touch the floor if you can help it. 2. And this is a good one also for the same area, but you want to get those legs, those quadriceps, nice and strong. Good. How are you doing? 7. Last one. I can feel that, and I'm exercising all the time. So let's lift the other leg up, flex that toe back, and push. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, How does that feel? 7. Wow, I can feel that. This isn't one that I had planned to do, but just put your legs out straight, come forward in your chairs a little bit. You can do whatever you want with your arms, and we're just going to do an under and over. You can use your arms too. I like this one. I think it's kind of easy. I don't know if you think so, but it's just a good all-over lower body strengthener, and it's good for your arms too because you're holding them up. All right. So why don't we just take a couple of seconds rest, grab some water again. If you don't want it, that's fine, but sometimes we have to force the water a little bit. As we age, the thirst mechanism doesn't work as well. It doesn't tell you when you should have water. And that's why some people don't get enough and they get into trouble. So just keep that in mind. Talk to your doctor about it. See what he says. All right. Now, let's come forward in the chair. Was that a long enough rest? And I think you know what we're going to do now. Let's do a little rocking first, just because it feels good. It's relaxing. Okay. Let's try the sit stand. So you need to come forward. I really don't think most of you can get up from position way back here. Oh, it just doesn't work that well. So we'll come forward and just stand up. That is one of the best things you can do to strengthen these quadriceps, which are so important. Let's sit, don't take a step forward. We're going to sit right back down again. Could you do 4 of those? Let's try it again. Good. Let's change the arms, only if you can do it. If not, do it the other way. And up again. 4. And try to remember this when you are getting up from your own couch to do something. You might be watching television and you need to get up for something. Let's try it again. We'll say this is 5. Good. Arms out. 6. 2 more. Can you do it? If you can only do 4, that's okay. It's better. It's way better than doing nothing at all. All right. So that's feels pretty good, I guess. Let's open the feet a little bit and just drop forward. Okay. Now we're going to take a breath up through the nose. As we come up, you're going to bring your body nice and straight, breathing up. Yes. And then exhale as you come down again. Wonderful. Can you feel that also in your hips and your lower back? Can you touch your ankle or hold onto your ankles? You can bring your head up and look at me here. Or touch the floor if you want to do that. You don't have to. Let's do another little stretch just to relax for a minute. We're not done with the lower body yet. Holding onto the chair. Just lean over. See if you can touch the floor. Try the other side. This is just a little aside on the side. Yes. We'll come up again. How does it feel? Let's try the other side. And if this is really easy and you can get your palm fairly flat, try it with a clenched fist and see if you can still do it. So it's just something else we can do. Something else that just popped into my mind. Lift up and cross over, and then up and out to the side. Simple, but you can feel it here. You want to tighten and strengthen your core. Strong core, better balance. Something else we can do for balance, because that's kind of a top priority. We don't want to take that one fall. We just don't want to do it. Let's do this one, and then we'll do one more after this. Up and over, and one more again. Over and out and back. Now to the other side. Let's put that foot right over to the side, nice and tall, shoulders down. Pull that chin in a little bit. Lift and over, lift and side. Lift and over. Good. Oh, you're going to be very strong when you finish watching us today. Let's try another one. Is this 5 coming up? and 6. If you can do 8, that's terrific. And then one more after this. All right, we'll just take a little breather again. Yay. I just sit back and relax. Heels down, toes up. Let's just move those feet back and forth. This is one of the exercises you can do before you even get out of bed. This is probably the first one I do. Yeah. Just loosening up those muscles now. Now we can lift both feet up and point and flex. So now we're stretching the ankle, the top of the foot, the bottom of the foot, point and flex, point and flex. Good, keep going. Wonderful. I'm going to give you one more strengthener. All right, and this is for the lower body. I'm going to slide forward, hold on to the chair, and just do the bicycle, even if you just do a couple. How does that feel? Pretty good? Great. Just do what you can. And why don't we end with this? Just lift it up and put it down. Lift that leg, it's nice and straight, up and down a few times. So you can do this while you're watching TV or even reading a book, I suppose. Let's try the other side. And then up and down, up and down, up and up. All right, let's do a little more now. If you need some water, grab it right now. Let's do a little bit more for the upper body, strengthening the upper body, all right? Just pull yourself up nice and straight. Let's put our arms up here. We're going to do a little stretching first. We're going to circle those arms. Circle around. Good. And 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7. Now let's go in the opposite direction. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, 5, and 6, 7, and 8. All right, let's grab the weights. We'll use our weights now for the upper body. Just relax for a minute. Put a weight on each leg as long as it doesn't hurt to do that. Nice and straight. We're going to do something very basic. We're going to turn those weights over and then just bring the weights up to your shoulders and all the way down. Try it again. All the way up, 4 seconds down. So it's not one of these actions, is it? No, it isn't. All the way up. Take at least 4 seconds. You're tightening and toning your abdomen also, your torso in general. And down. Again, up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up again. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go up again. And slowly down. And up again. And stop right here. Now, if you want to try something, try doing both weights in one hand. Only if you can do it. You will know if you can't do this or not. So let's bring the elbow into the body, kind of at the waist here, right where it settles. And then we're going to try with the 2 weights. So we can go up pretty fast, but a little bit slower going down. Try it again. Up and slowly down. And as you do this, as I say, it probably takes at least a week or 2 to notice any differences in your strength. But things should become a little bit easier. Things you normally do and lift and push and pull too. Let's try 2 weights in the other hand, just for the heck of it. Elbow in. You're going to bring that right up to your shoulder. Slowly down. Try it again, all the way up. And 1, 2. I'm finding this fairly easy today. All the way up. And slowly down. And let's do one more. Up. And if you want to go ahead and do 8, that's terrific. That's wonderful. Just rest your weights right here, just above the knee. If you want to bring the weights in a little bit, you can do that. Sitting up nice and straight. Let's just do a little stretching for the neck. We tense the neck when we do strength training. We're doing the ear drop, side to side. Good. All right, now look straight ahead, and we're going to turn that head a little bit. And then to the other side. And let's do one more set. Just the head you're turning. And then to the other side. Good. And then we'll come back and do the ear drop. Just picture your ear going right down to your shoulder. It's not going to do that, but you are getting a stretch right at the side of the neck and back. All right. Now let's hold on to the weights and just lift straight up. Watch that chin. Try to get the elbows on kind of a straight line here, and then slowly down. Let's lift it up a little faster. Up and slowly down. Can you feel that in your upper back? Breathe out as you go up, and then just your natural breathing. Breathe out. So we're breathing out on exertion, and then just relaxing, just a normal breath. And you don't have to do it on every single movement, but we don't want you to hold your breath while you're doing strength training. Good. Let's go up again. Slowly down. You're getting a good workout today. Try it again. Up and slowly down. That's enough of that. Let's put one leg out. Just push that shoulder out to stretch it a little bit and push out. And 3 and 4. How are you feeling? 5 and 6. Maybe you'll sleep better tonight too. Try to get some walking in, or just running in place, or dancing. We need to move. Cardiovascular is very important also. And then the other side, we'll put the leg out, push that shoulder forward and bring it back. Forward and back. Forward. Does that feel good? I think it feels good. And 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. Good. Drop that chin right down. Feel a stretch in the back of your neck. Boy, does that feel good. And then we'll bring the head back up again. Let's do the paddle wheel now for the upper body. One weight above the other, and just watch that chin. 2. And I know you can feel this. And 4. And 5. And 6. And 7. Good. And 8. Wonderful. Let's put those weights down. Are we working too hard today? What do you think? Now, you don't have to do strength training again. You have to wait at least 1 day, 1 or 2 days in between. If you're just doing one muscle group, just the upper body, that's okay. You can do that again, in 2 days. But you just don't want to do the same body areas 2 days in a row. The muscles need time to rest. So let's grab our water. So you don't have to worry about it tomorrow, or maybe the next day either. Okay, wonderful. All righty, now we're going to stretch again. We're going to stretch these muscles out. So we'll come forward in the chair, and we're going to turn both legs on just a little bit on an angle, but you need to be forward in the chair. Watch that posture. How about hands on your knees and pull those shoulders down? It's going to feel good. And we're going to pull that chin right in. So we're going to do our Grecian stretch because it's a full body stretch. So let's put the leg closest to me, right back, and push the heel back a little bit. Good. Push it back. 4 and 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. So the muscles are all warmed up now, so it should be easier to stretch. You're going to reach down. If you can, you're going to pick your leg up and pull it back a little bit. Don't forget to pull that chin back. So you're reaching forward and back at the same time. It's a real good stretch. Reaching forward, but make sure you're pulling that chin right back. Hold it, hold it, hold it. Great. And then we'll put the leg down. And now we're going to stretch the back of the leg, your hamstring. You're going to sit up nice and tall and come forward. Oh boy, that feels great. And then come back up. Let's take a breath first, breathing up through the nose and exhaling as you come forward. Yes. And you should really hold this at least 20 seconds, but with the half-hour show, it's hard to do that. It would take us all day to do 3 or 4 exercises, wouldn't it? All right, let's go to the other side. Now the leg that's closest, we're going to put right and back, reaching down, lifting up, pulling back, nice and tall. See if you can let go here. So you're reaching forward and back at the same time. Wonderful. Good. Pull it back, but try not to do this. You want to be nice and tall. Wonderful. Let the leg down gently. Now we're going to stretch the back of the leg, sitting up straight. I like this one. I like the way it looks. I like the way it feels. You can just rest your hand here. You can put your hand on the arm of the chair if you want to. And we're going to come forward. You're going to feel a stretch in the back here, back of your knee, and hopefully in your hamstring here. Good. Now, if you want, you can round over and just get that arm as far down as you want. If you want to touch your toe, that's fine. And then we're going to come back. We've just got a few seconds left. And hope to see you the next time. We always have a lot of stuff you need to do again, but I like to give you new things too and new information. I'm always checking for you. So let's take a nice deep breath together all the way up. Hold that breath. And exhale. Make that exhalation as long as possible. Get rid of all the dead air and breathe in all the nice clean air. And then we'll bring the head back up. See you next time.